box, but not bad. Hello!
And I can do whatever you need me to do.
Welcome to the Wandering Rock and Roll Witch Wanderers and Warriors. Good save, Allie, good save.
We have Allie, your leader, Steffi,
My sisters.
Also known as
and
Dragon
me,
Lady.
Maggie.
I'm
Yeah.
also known as Dragon Lady.
And I'm also known as Saisho, so welcome to the stream. We are all sisters of Allie.
In more ways than one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Zabata
tonight,
is
just
watching.
a sort of, huh?
Zabata is watching.
Hi, Zabata. This is a literal night of witchcraft.
Literal.
So there is no rock and roll involved tonight. However, this particular working is going out to a certain special friend whom needs a boost. Belle, if you're going to do that, I'm going to lose my mind. I don't think she did it. I think she was just...
He was just watching.
Child, if you have to go use the box.
To the move it over to the table
Yeah.
so that it's out of reach.
I'm going to move this to the actual spot that this is going to be charging.
So we were labeling rocks earlier, for those of you who
Is that
didn't
pan
see.
up there? Or?
Huh? Get off.
Crazy one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. This is not mine, sadly.
Shasta Leia is watching.
Shasta Lee. Hello, Shasta. Tonight you get to see the witch side instead of the rock and roll side. Alright. Now, this particular friend of mine is young and in a rather tough spot. So,
Yeah, you can use that how you need.
yeah. And I'm going to use Mr. Dragon here as well with my... anyway. Where did that... I'm confused. I did not use every single last one of those. Whatever. Never mind on that, in fact. Alright, now what we're making tonight, I'm going to need to see for. So, I put a little bit, I haven't used much of this. This is from my mom's garden, but it is kitchen sage, so technically, you know, we don't use it very often. But when I do, I just pluck leaves off of it and go. But tonight what we're using, we have a little tiny bit of celestite that broke off of a larger piece. A little piece of apophyllite. Teeny tiny chunk of dragon's blood resin goes in there. And a little tiny bit of carnelian. I got these for a reason, obviously.
Obviously,
These are very good for using in larger craft work. Now, oh no, I don't need this one. We're going to put in some little pieces of flat cedar since we were using them to burn earlier. For a protective side. Belladonna, what are you doing, darling?
You have to keep an eye on that one.
She's a bud. And we are going to put in a pinch of this mixture of mugwort, sage, and lavender. We're going to burn the rest. Bless you, my love. Pack that in. Actually, I can probably put a little tiny bit more.
You don't have to worry.
Titch of dragon's blood breath.
As Emerald Lagasse says it, bam.
Bam! Bam, baby. Now, I need a little sandalwood oil Because what we are making is a little protective charm that will stand on my altar for her.
When you're done doing it, let me have it for a second.
Don't need that. I keep pulling that up because I've been using another stuff. This lovely dragon's blood and lavender oil that I made a couple of years ago. So it is quite well distilled, as you can see.
Wow.
This is not exactly the most glamorous thing to be doing, but for my dear friend, a little joy oil. And I heartily endorse this Mama Kiki's because Mama Kiki is local and really knows her stuff. That smells really good, usually when it's fresh. I've had this for a while. It's got like cardamom and cinnamon and clove and stuff in that. Healthy dose of joy. Actually, you know what? I need more anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and drown that sucker in joy. All of it. There's like a pod of something in there. Go ahead in there. See? There's like some amber resin and stuff in there. And this I need to set somewhere so I can remind myself to buy more.
I have some energy for her
A little
too.
bit of fiery wall of protection.
Go first. Okay.
And a little bit of dragon's
Because I don't
blood.
think you're going to hold it afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of this eclipse oil.
Might be surprised.
That kind of hurts. Because it's only a sample. Are you going to let out?
You
Yeah,
have to
just
pierce
pierce
it with the thing.
I saw a drop going up. There it goes. That's fine. I really haven't used this much since I got it. But also need. This is another clever craft thing that we do sometimes. We have the she's funny story behind this. This is a Halloween find that Maggie here found. From a blood dripping candle for Halloween.
I knew there was a reason why it was screaming at me for to get it. Teresa Murphy is watching.
Hi, Teresa. See, it's like tiny drops at a time. Just to kind of seal the intention a little. Witchcraft can be messy, mind you. And lastly, what did I want to put in there? Well, I did already put a whole bunch of that in there. It's not all going to put in there.
I just wasn't sure what
In fact, I think the rest of it's going to go in the cauldron outside, so let me do that. Let's go do that. There's a familiar in a box.
Familiar in a box.
Oh my, it smells really nice now. Do you smell that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is dragon's blood resin. And now, I think it got tipped around a little bit. There. I'm gonna go get the tongs real quick because the resin's kind of slid off of that. Come on. Dork. That's really hard to see. See, look, that's resin and plant. Like I said, Witchcraft can be messy. Pop these down here so I can use them if I have to.
And this is why we do this outside, because it really looks like a cauldron now.
In fact. Everywhere in my house and outside of is part of my circle. So, look, it's the good old protect. In the best way I know how. Okay, back inside because it's cold. The dragon energy is charging, my friends.
I am also charging, but she has more power than me.
That's why I'm having you go first.
It's dragon, duh.
What else was I gonna put in there? Aha!
Nothing much, Teresa. How are you?
This is Fae oil. This was an accidental buy because I knocked it down and
The
had to buy
light
it.
went off.
There you go.
It goes.
Put a little bit of this in there because my friend has an affinity with elemental beings. Charm's almost ready. Almost ready. What am I missing? What am I missing? I swear I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Yes, the burning piece of sage. I have to do that. It has to go in there. Ah! Oh, I'm getting another one. Should be small anyway. This is the bit that seals it. Usually you're supposed to put it like on fire in there, but I'm not going to do that. Loved and respected friend, may your troubles soon end. Upon my altar you will stand as if you and I were hand in hand. Protected forevermore. May troubles stay away from your door. You first, or her first. You first. Charge one. Oh, I think he's back. Quick. My brother is back with food. For those of you unable to see energy literally pulsating from this woman's hands, next one.
I have no idea what she's doing.
It's making me wobbly. I can feel it. Ooh, it's blinding. Oh, the dragon red just flashed off her eyes. That was wonderful. My turn. The side of the sage I have not burned is about to get burned.
That's interesting.
I've been doing this for years. This is how I usually do it.
Interesting.
Either that or I use the tongs.
That was cool.
By woven heart and dragon power. At this, my very own witching hour, I seal this charm and be it done. You are my family and we are one. Let that go here. The final word for the one this is meant for. You are so important to me and you need to understand. This doesn't happen very often. I do it for these people. These are my wolf pack, my family. We're missing one. But you are one of us now, as far as we are concerned. And this is where your charm will stay for a while. Protected and guarded by Morrigan.
As it should be.
As it should be. Ah, yes, of course. We have to have dragon power. And there's a wolf up here as well. I'm going to use him as well. There we are. There we are. That's how it's meant to be.
Very appropriate.
Perfect. Morrigan, Morrigan, 3 times 3, grant this boon I ask of thee. Protect my friend and watch her close. Thank you, Wanderers, for watching this interesting live broadcast. Now, let it be said before I finish this up that normally, in fact, a lot of people would probably be very mad at me for broadcasting this live and publicizing this kind of working. But the thing is that despite the fact that witchcraft has been done for centuries under secretive conditions in order to protect traditions and in order to keep people safe. Now that we live in an age where things are so readily shared over the internet, there is absolutely no harm in showing the world what witchcraft can do.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.